Okay, hon.
We're live.
Can you reply to all this message? Ask them to re-click again. We're at live now. Is that enough light, honey? Or too bright?
Should be good. Is that good?
Yeah, should be good.
Let's see if we can. It's been live. How many people are there? Hello.
If you guys can see me, can you send like an emoji or thumbs up if you can see me?
In the chat, please.
In the chat, the live chat, so I know that you'll be able to view me.
Cinder one climbing. You got one thumbs up, Mother.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. I'm sorry for the technical difficulty. So we are ready. If you have a blog, grab a blog with you. If you don't have a blog, don't worry about it. Or maybe you can have a thick book just to help you to support. And first and foremost, I would like to thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Sender One for giving all the instructor a platform for a donation-based class. Don't worry if you're not being able to make donation. I totally get it, but I just love for you to tune in and we can reconnect by live streaming. If you have any questions or just give a thumbs up or any emoji that I know you are out there and all my students that always coming into my class, if you need any advice or any questions throughout the class, please let me know.
One of your dudes say it's not working.
If you click on it, it doesn't work, reload again.
Okay.
Ask her to re-click on that Sender One's website. Go back again to Sender One because it's changed the link. All right.
Jonathan is on, and then Zoe said, I see you.
Okay, cool. And let's begin our practice. Let's have a seat in any seating position that you can maintain a straight spine. I like to sit on kind of like a prop virasana. If you have a block, you could use a block to sit in between. Let's bring our palms together, thumbs toward our heart, Anjali Mudra. Go ahead and slowly soften the muscles underneath the eyes and close your eyes. Let's reconnect with our breath. Finding a quiet moment, just observe the breath. Taking a long, deep inhalation and exhalation through your nose. Maybe taking a moment to kind of like gather the thought process. Just probably take a moment to watch the activities of the mind, to slow down a little bit at a time. And take control of the breath with a very minimum effort. Lengthen every inhalation and exhalation to your nose. Ujjayi breath. Feeling a little constriction towards the back of your throat, the sound of your Ujjayi breath. Maybe setting intention for your practice today. Or dedicate your practice to someone. Again, just a reminder, we use the physical body and physical practice. The ultimate goal is for us to reconnect with our inner spirit. So don't focus on being perfection about how you're gonna look, The most important thing is how you feel throughout the practice. And slowly open your eyes. Let's stretch our neck for a little bit. Go ahead and drop your head towards your right shoulder. A gentle right arm across. So you don't have to pull your head down. Just use the weight of the arm. Create a lengthen on that left side of your shoulders, neck. And slowly bring your chin towards your shoulder. Inhale and exhale to your nose. Soft, smooth inhalation and exhalation. And slowly. Palms towards your cheek and bring your head back. Deep inhale, exhale, turn your head towards your left shoulder. Feel the lengthen on the right side of your neck. Deep inhale and exhale. Soften your eyes, soften your facial expression, soft smile on your face. And slowly bring the chin towards your right shoulder, kind of like your eyes gazing down to get a little bit more deeper, opening towards the back of your neck. And slowly bring the left arm across. Again, just a gentle pressure. And slowly bring that left palm towards your left cheek and bring your head back to the center. Go ahead and slowly bring the fingertips towards your knee and stretch that wrist, moving it forward or making a circle. And slowly reverse that circles and movement, thumb and first finger pressing down. I'm going to do a side profile. I curl my back toe, kind of to stretch the ankle at the same time. And slowly fingertips point forward. Release the curl on that back toe. So a few cats and cow just to create a movement towards that spine. Eyes rolling up and back. Curl it around, tuck your chin in, pull navel in tight towards your spine. 2 more like that. Please take your time. Navel pulling in, chest bone moving in. Upper back is moving up. Get a little bit more extension on that thoracic spine. And last one right here. And slowly come back to neutral spine. Go ahead and bring your feet together, sitting all the way down. If you can, go ahead, bring the heel down. Bring your arm forward, hold with the edge of the mat. So it's going to release your lower back. It's going to strengthening your ankles, and it's going to strengthening your knee at the same time. So you can also roll the mat if your heel is not reaching down. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. Just for a few breaths right here. Pull navel in tight with your spine. And slowly release. One more time, you're going to stretch the wrist, curl that back toe, fingertips point with each other. Again, create a movement, thumb and first finger, release it down. And reverse that circles and movement. Palms stay flat, just stretch the finger really wide. A few more breaths right here, inhale. And slowly bring it back, heel down one more time. This time, reach your arm forward. Keep the knee together, squeeze the inner thigh muscles together. A few breaths right here. And slowly lift the heel. Pull navel in super tight. Wait for your breath. Inhale slowly. Come all the way up, reach up, lift the heel up. Exhale, heel down, slowly and gentle twist towards your right side. Pull navel in. Inhale, reach up, lift the heel up. Exhale, heel down, inhale, long spine. Exhale, open twist left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose with the heel lifted. Again, we're strengthening the ankle. And slowly come all the way up, circle the arm. Palms together, thumbs towards your heart, Samastitihi. Slowly walk towards the front of your mat. Just a reminder, this is Vinyasa 2 and 3. So make sure, it's just only a suggestion. If it doesn't work for your body, go ahead and prop yourself, take a break whenever you need to. Big toe next to each other, hand alongside your body. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, pull navel in. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Bend your knee as much as you need it. Be gentle on that lower back. Ground your feet, inhale, slowly rise up. Eyes gaze up, stretch the muscles and organ underneath the eyes, palms together, thumbs towards your heart, Samastitihi, hand alongside, catch a few breaths right here. Surya Namaskara A, inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, stretch that breath. Exhale, jump back, step back, or float back. Upward facing dog, inhale. Roll over both feet at the same time, downward facing dog. And try to find stillness at the same time, stretching the four corners of your knee towards the back of the room. Stretch the tailbone and seating bone up and back. No tension around your neck and shoulder. Pull navel in tight towards your spine. Deep inhale, lift the heel, bend the knee, sit bone up and high. Look forward, step, hop or walk. Big toe next to each other. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back, however you get a flat back. Exhale, fold again. Ground your feet, root it down and rise up. Inhale, look up. Reach all the way up. Exhale, palms together, thumbs towards your heart. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Folding forward, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. However you get into Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, Urdhva. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. Again, stretch your breath. Breathe in smooth, in and out to your nose. Lift the thigh muscles all the way up, releasing your hamstring. Eyes gaze up. Lift the heel, bend the knee, sit bone up and high, pull navel in. Fully exhale, step, hop or walk. Big toe next to each other. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeply. Ground your feet, root it down. Rise up, long side body. Palms together, thumbs towards your heart, Samastitihi. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Fully exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Eyes gaze forward. Pull navel in, bend the knees, sit bone stretching up and back. The bottom of the exhalation, stab, hop or walk. Big toe next to each other. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeply. Root it down your feet, rise up. Palms together, thumbs towards your heart, Samastitihi. And taking a moment right here, come back to your breath, reconnect again with your breath. Moving into Surya Namaskara B. You have a choice. If you like to add a handstand, if it's in your practice, you're more than welcome. If you like to move to the wall to practice your handstand, it's a right time right here to move your mat to the wall. If you can touch the floor, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, jump back or step back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot step towards your right thumb. Heel and heel line up. Wait for your breath. Inhale, you rise up. Palm under that shoulder. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot step towards your left thumb. Heel and heel line up. Breath coming in slowly. Rise up. Inhale. Virabhadrasana 1. And slowly come under that shoulder. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. About 5 breaths right here. Try to find stillness. Come back to your breath. Reconnect with your breath. Eyes gaze forward. So right here, if you want to jump into a bunny hop, you can shorten your stand a little bit. Eyes gazing forward. Bend the knee, fully exhale. Into a chair pose, hold. Ground your feet, rise up, palms together, thumbs toward your heart. Surya Namaskara B, Utkatasana or chair pose. Uttanasana, fold forward. Lengthen your spine, flat back. If you like to do a handstand right here, maybe right foot is leading. And step it back, Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Right foot step forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Palm under that shoulder, Chaturanga. Left foot, Virabhadrasana 1. Chaturanga. 5 breaths right here. Again, right here, it's your chance to hop into a bunny hop, into a handstand. If you like, you can shorten your stand. We meet again in chair pose and hold. Ground your feet, palms together, thumbs toward your heart, Samastitihi. So one more Surya Namaskara B at your own pace while I turn on the music. So you can add handstand. like we always did in the class. If you have any comments, you can add on the comments over there. If you cannot see me, any position, let me know. I have my assistant to help me to read out the message. So if you finish with your last Surya Namaskara B, we meet again on top of the mat. Please take your time. Chair pose. Lift the heel and hold. And slowly, palms flat, jump back or step back, chaturanga. Moving into upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Push your body weight forward into a plank pose. Push the shoulders slightly above the wrist and hold. Head and neck in line with your spine. Slowly lower it down to your belly. Come into spin pose, elbow right in front of that shoulder. Press the top of your feet down. Drag sensation whereby you're creating an energy moving forward. Kind of try to drag yourself forward to create a little bit more space towards your lower back. A few breaths right here. And slowly extend your arm forward. Big toe next to each other. Reach your arm forward, palms together. Navel pulling in. Inhale. Exhale, lift the upper and lower body. Just a different variation of Shalabhasana. Wake up the back body. And slowly slide the palm under that shoulder, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Go ahead, bring that right leg up and back, bend the knee, circle the knee, lubricate the hip, create a movement towards that right hip, and slowly bring the right knee behind, gaze over, see if you can see your right toe. Slowly bring that right knee towards the left elbow. Slowly bring it back, bend the knee, gaze over. 2 more, right knee, left elbow. Slowly bring it back, bend the knee, gaze over. Last one. Knee in, bring it back, and then look over. Knee in towards your chest, pull the navel in, right foot step forward. Come into a runner's lunge. Lengthen the crown of your head forward, pull navel in, push the left thigh muscles back. Strong on the thigh bone on the right side. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana. Go ahead and bring your palms together. Bend the elbow, palms towards the upper back. Inhale. Exhale. Come into pyramid pose. Squeeze the hip toward each other. Lengthen your spine. Look forward. Back heel is lifted on this one. The idea is to get a little bit more stretch and lengthen towards the back of both legs. You can stay right here or fold forward. Any amount. Slightly bend that front knee, it's okay. And slowly come back into a runner's lunge one more time. Left palm under that shoulder. Reach the right fingertips up, look over. Moving into twisting half moon. About a torso length, fingertips under that shoulder. If you want to use the block, you can use the block or stay high on that fingertips. Create a space under that left torso and feel rotation on that spine. Look over. And slowly eyes gaze down, slightly shorten your stand. Heel and heel line up. Hug that right hip in, left palm on top. or on the outside for twisting triangle pose. You can bend slightly that front knee, pull navel in, reach the right fingertips and look up. One more breath. Inhale, reach up, create more space. Exhale, lean back a little bit more. Eyes gaze down, inhale. Palms stay flat right here. This is a chance for you to do handstand if you like, but first we're going to visit standing split. Left leg up. So set up for handstand. If you're not doing a handstand, just step back into vinyasa. So if you'd like to do a handstand, any variation. The first one is always the hardest one. Woo. Here we meet again in downward facing dog, 5 breath. So remember to be playful. It's not about how it looks. You know, it's about we reconnect again with ourselves. So it might not be a perfect practice today. That's why it's called practice. Just remember that. Left leg up and back. Bend the knee. Go ahead and circle that left knee. Reverse that circles and movement. Again, to lubricate the hip. Creating a movement towards that hip flexor, maybe look over. Extend that left leg up and back. Knee towards the right. Upper arm or elbow. Bring it back up. And look over. 2 more. And look over. Knee in. Cross over. And look over. Last one. Step forward into runner's lunge. Lift that back heel, push the back heel and stretch it back. Thigh muscles on the right side is moving up. Inhale, come up into Anjaneyasana. Go ahead, bring your palms together. Palms towards the upper back. Pull navel in, inhale, exhale, fingertips under that shoulder, straight that front foot into pyramid pose. You can stay right here again for today because we want the length of the hamstring on both legs. Go ahead, lift that back heel. This is good enough. If you can fold forward, try. And slowly come back to runner's lunge. Right fingertips under that shoulder. Pull navel in. Inhale. Left fingertips reaching up. Eyes gaze down and forward. Wait for your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, twisting half moon. Again, I stay high on the fingertips. Pull that right rib cage towards the left. If it doesn't bother your neck, you can look up. Ideally, wrists above that shoulder on the left side. Slowly, eyes gaze down, shorten your stand, heel and heel line up. Right palms on the outside or on top of your left foot. Create a length on your spine as you breathe, inhale, exhale. Twisting triangle pose. And slowly, eyes gaze down, come into standing split any amount. Maybe for some of us, just right here. Maybe for some of us, just right here. Any other variation, you're more than welcome to express yourself. Right here is another opportunity for you to practice a handstand. First finger parallel to each other. So this time, right foot is kicking up. Better on this side. Let's try that again. Or step back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. 5 breath. Eyes gaze forward. Slowly lift the heel, bend the knee. So either you hop, the knee will be behind the wrist, or you just crawl over, moving into Virasana. Okay, if you want to help, I'm showing you the hopping version. Okay, if you have a log or any prop, you can sit on it. Or sitting in between that heel, toe and knee under the hip, point towards the same direction. Again, you can stay right here. Just lengthen that thigh muscle, get a little stretch on that thigh bone. I know most of us be able to come down. Go ahead, one elbow at a time. Supta Virasana. Pull navel in, hips stay down. Try to lengthen that thigh bone. So knee try to stay grounded. And if you can, go ahead and hold on the opposite elbow. Chin slightly lifted away from your chest. Press the head of the shoulder down. And don't forget to smile. Soften that facial expression. Last deep inhale. Please take your time. Fully exhale. Go ahead and support yourself. Come into downward facing dog. Maybe paddling the heel and knee. Turn your head side to side, releasing any tightness around your neck and shoulder. Push your body weight forward into a plank pose. Go ahead and come all the way down to your belly. Shalabhasana. Palm facing up, head and neck in line with your spine. Big toe next to each other. Pull navel in as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Stretch your fingertips towards your toe or your heel. Lengthen your tailbone towards in between that toes. Reaching the crown of your head forward, but lift the upper body. And slowly release. Bhujangasana or Cobra pose. Big toe next to each other. The top of your feet pressing down. Come under that shoulder. Squeeze the elbow together. Pull navel in. Inhale, come up. You can come as high as you can, but maintain slightly bend on the elbow. Roll the head of the shoulder back. Squeeze that shoulder blade. Move your chest bone forward, broadening across that collarbone. Roll your eyes up and back. And squeeze your butt cheek slightly to protect your lower back. And slowly Curl both feet. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Lift the heel, bend the knees, sit one up and high. Step, hop, walk. If you'd like to do bunny hop into a handstand, you are more than welcome to try. We meet again in standing forward fold. Go ahead, hold on the opposite elbow, right elbow, left elbow. A gentle twist towards your right side. And slowly come back to the center. A gentle twist on the left. Slowly come back to the center. Hands to your hip, come and rise all the way up. Reach your hands up. Hold on that right wrist. Pull navel in, leading towards the left side on your exhale. Maybe look up. And slowly come back to the center. Circle the arm, long side body. Breathe into three-dimensional, the front, the right and left side of your lung. Hold on that left wrist. Exhalation leaning towards your right. And slowly come back to the center. Hand alongside. Touch the floor if you can, Utkatasana. Fold forward, Uttanasana. We go through a vinyasa. If you want to add right here into a handstand, you're more than welcome. If not, go through a handstand and vinyasa. We meet again in downward facing dog. Eyes gaze forward. Bend the elbow out to the side and slowly scoop back the elbow in and drop the elbow at the same time. Dolphin pose. Stay right here for a few breaths. Exhale, try to release the heel down and maybe curl your toe. Eyes gaze forward. And slowly drop your head. Push your seating bone and tailbone up and back. Press your palms down. Inhale, lift the elbow at the same time. Come back to downward facing dog. Just one more time like that. Eyes gaze forward. Go ahead and point the elbow out to the side. Squeeze back the elbow in. And slowly exhale, drop the elbow. And bring your head towards your toes. And slowly, eyes look forward. Just to release your neck and any tension around your shoulder. And drop your head down. Maybe turn your head to side, yes and no. Eyes gaze forward, slowly lift the elbow at the same time. Go ahead and drop both knees down. Take a few breaths in child pose, extended child pose. Stretch your arm out, releasing any tightness around the shoulder, that eyes on the floor. If you have any tightness around your knee, I would suggest to open your knee wider. And slowly slide your palm under that shoulder and come all the way up. So we're moving into Pincha Mayurasana. If you have a blog, go ahead and use the blog. If not, a book about this length also. The idea is just to bring in between your thumb and first finger, so to help to ground the inner wrist. So the moment the inner wrist is lifted off the floor, then the elbow is moving out and the shoulders, the head of the arm bone is moving out. So it's hard to balance. So you are more than welcome to watch first. And maybe wipe your sweat. So I use a towel kind of like to props my elbow. So as you get sweaty, it tend to slip easily. So place the block, twist your thumb and your first finger. So the setup is elbow under the shoulder, wrist under the elbow. So everything is stacking. So this will be easier. So press your thumb and first finger down, the inner wrist down, elbow down. So if you need to move to the wall, about a length of your feet also away from the wall. So in that way, when you try to kick one leg, you can find a little bit some air time instead of too close towards the wall. So keep your eyes looking slightly forward. Go ahead, curl both feet. Maybe kicking one leg, right or left. Notice I bend my right knee. So that's make it easier for my pelvis not to twist side to side. Push your forearm down. Then you can play any other variation in Pincha Mayurasana. So take a few breaths right here. So I give you about a few minutes to play with Pincha Mayurasana. If any of you have any questions, so a few minutes right here, try to play, and I can probably answer a few questions.
Michelle said she got my handstand to Vinyasa for the first time.
Oh, that's good. Shout out to Michelle. You get your handstand for the first time through Vinyasa. I'm happy for you. You just have to be brave and try to. Everyone, I would encourage you to be brave and explore your body. At one point of our life, we're always going to fall down anyway. So like I always say in the class, make it super graceful and relaxed. So any question about Pincha Mayurasana, please let me know. And shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Andrew and a few people that I forgot. I'm not going to mention your last name for sending me an email and ask about the live class. Send me an emoji so I know who's out there. Okay. So we're going to move on. Hopefully you try right and left. So from now on, we're going to just try to flow again. And we're going to try moving into handstand. Headstand. We did handstand a moment ago. Let's come into downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Go ahead and bring your shoulder forward. Wait for the exhalation, elbow in, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Thank you for all the comments and feedback. So I know there's someone out there. I'm not talking alone by myself. Go ahead and bring that right leg up and back. Right knee in towards your chest, curl around, push the floor. Create a little bit rounding on the upper back. We try to find thoracic extension. And eyes gaze forward, look forward, thoracic flexion. Slowly step that right foot forward. Warrior two stand. Go ahead before you come up. Set up and angle that back foot. Inhale. Cut wheel the arm. Virabhadrasana two. Bend the front knee more than you think you need. Ideally, thigh parallel to the front, the floor. Reverse without touching any part of your body. Use your core, use that thigh bone on the right side. Come back to Virabhadrasana 2. Right arm on top, Garudasana. Keep bend on that front knee. Bring the elbow towards your left shoulder, gaze over right. Just to open the shoulder a little bit more. And slowly open your arm. Coming to side angle pose. Right here, if you need to use the block, block will be on the outside. Or stay high on the fingertips or palms stay flat. Inhale, reach that left fingertips up. You can stay right here or fingertips reaching across. Pull navel in. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly come into half moon pose. Again, you can use the block if you have it. If not, stay high on the fingertips. So here is the fun part. We're going to step back into Skandasana. Slowly. Palms together, thumbs towards your heart. Any variation, again, you're more than welcome to express yourself. Palms together as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana on the right side. Slowly come into standing split. Toe coming in, lengthen your spine. Inhale. Hands to your hip, ground your feet, come up first. Stretch your arm out from the shoulder, thumbs down, internal rotation for the arm bone. Roll the head of the shoulder back, straight the elbow, eyes is rolling up and back. Pull navel in, inhale. Exhale, slowly fold forward. The crown of your head barely touched the floor. So right here, if you want to play into a handstand, tripod, or any other variation for today, I'm going to bring my palms close towards one another, elbows squeezing in. The crown of your head barely touched the floor. Keep squeeze the elbow in. Shifting the body weight slightly forward. I'm a little heavy today, guys. Everything is wobbly. If you make your way up slowly, come all the way down gracefully. Come under that shoulder, inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Skandasana, left side. And come into runner's lunge on the left side. Deep inhale, exhale. Angle that back foot, right foot this time. Come into Virabhadrasana 2, left side. Reverse without using any part of your body. Keep maintain that front knee bend. Pull navel in. Come back to warrior 2. Side angle pose, left side. Same variation, right and left. Moving into half moon pose. Look slightly forward. Fingertips under that shoulder. Again. Deep inhale. We're going to land into Skandasana, right foot. Coming to runner's lunge, face the front right now. Right here, you can step back into Chaturanga and go through Vinyasa or another opportunity for your headstand or handstand. We meet again in downward facing dog. Left knee in, push the floor, curling round. Left foot step forward. Set up for warrior two. Circle the right arm. I'm gonna add a little bit on the second round. Left arm on top of your right, Garudasana. Elbow twist the left shoulder, gaze over left. Slowly stretch your arm out, Virabhadrasana 2. Side angle pose. Half moon pose, or you can add Chipasana. Of course, you're more than welcome to stay here or bend that right foot, catch the top of your right foot. And Chipasana, slowly come back to half moon. Again, we're going to step back into Skandasana, right foot. Open your arm, gaze out. Bring your palms back together. Skandasana, left side. Open your arm, gaze out. Keep on breathing. Come back to standing split. Lengthen your spine, hands to your hip, come all the way up. Stretch your arm out from the shoulder. Maybe first and second finger reaching out, pull navel in with flat back, fall forward. Pigeon the toes slightly in. More weight towards the inner edge of both feet. First and second finger hooking on that toe. The crown of your head barely touch the floor. Elbow out to the side, push the head of the shoulder up and back. Rolling slightly, body weight towards the ball of your feet. Push the four corners of your knee towards the back of the room and thigh muscles engaging. Again, 2 more breaths right here. And please take your time. You have another opportunity. Maybe doing a tripod headstand or any other variation. Palms rooted down and flat. Don't close your eyes. Pull navel in. Soft smile on your face. If you're up, slowly making your way back down. Palm under that shoulder, lengthen your spine. The crown of your head moving forward. Catch a few breaths. Skandasana, right foot. And come into a runner's lunge. And set up warrior two. Right foot is leading. Reverse without touching any part of your body. Side angle pose. Eyes gaze down, half moon pose or Chipasana. Or maybe come into a half moon pose for a few breaths. And if you'd like to go a little bit further, bend that back foot. Create a little bit more thoracic extension. Bring the chest bone slightly forward. Half moon. Landing softly, safely, gracefully, Skandasana, left side. Runner's lunge. Right here, you can just step back. If you want to play one more time into a handstand, this is your other opportunity. And in downward facing dog. Go ahead, push your body weight forward, come all the way down to your belly. One more time. Stack the forearm on top of each other. Just catch a few breaths right here. Just start to notice if there's any changes in your heart rate. Just observe any feedback from your body. Any sensation that your body releasing it to you right now. Start to acknowledge that. Observe the thought process. Watch it just like we watch somebody else from far. Wait for your breath. Next inhalation, the eyes gaze forward. Exhale, slowly bend both knees. Catch the top of your right foot and left foot. If you have a strap or towels, you can wrap around. So knee under the hip, head and neck in line with your spine. Pull navel in as you breathe, inhale. Exhale, kick and lift. Dhanurasana. Roll your eyes up and back. The leg is pushing back and lift it up. Stay right here, or if you want to come along, slowly roll over towards your right side. Slowly come back to the center. And breathe, inhale and exhale. Roll over towards your left. So be mindful of your shoulder. If you have any tightness around the shoulder, maybe you want to skip this one. And slowly come back to the center. Kick and lift. And slowly release. Again, stack the opposite arm on top of each other. And stay quietly for a few breaths. And slowly come under that shoulder. If you like to go through a vinyasa, upward facing dog. If you're not, you can push back and wait in child pose. And downward facing dog. Slowly drop both knees down. This, I give a shout out to my sister. She's having a hard time with this pose.
Said I miss you.
I miss you too, Layla. Thank you for tuning in. So we're moving into Utstrasana. Curl that back toe just to begin with, to be safe and kind of like observe where our body at this point of our practice, because it's only an hour practice, a short practice. So hopefully it's warm enough. Support that lower back, squeeze the elbow together. Push it slightly front the hip bone, moving slightly forward above the knee. Lengthen your tailbone in between the heel. So navel pulling in slightly, squeeze your butt cheek to protect your lower back. Inhale, exhale, release your head back if that's okay. So without looking back, maybe reaching one heel at a time. So once you catch the heel and the ankle, keep on push front the hip bone forward. Squeeze your butt cheek. So no tension around your neck and shoulder. And slowly support that lower back again. Have a seat. Head and neck come out last. Slowly release the curl on that back toe. Let's catch a few breaths right here. Just to stay quiet, allowing the blood and oxygen to flow throughout the whole entire body, right and left side of your brain, creating a new cell in your brain. So allowing that process to happen just for about 4 to 5 breaths right here. So round 2, we're going to create a little bit more deeper back bend. You can curl that back toe, or if you want to come a little bit deeper, release the curls on that back toe. So same, your feet, your knees slightly apart, about hip width. I'll show you the front profile. So not so wider, okay? Press and ground the top of your feet down. That's why we stretch the ankle at the beginning of our practice. Support the lower back. Push from the hip bone forward. Inhale, pull navel in. Slightly squeeze the butt cheek to support that lower back. Exhale, drop your head back. And maybe holding one heel at a time. Once you reach both heels, go ahead and push from the hip bone forward. Drop your head back. Try to find a little bit more deeper back bend. As you push the front of the hip bone forward, lift your chest bone and sternum moving up. And slowly support that lower back again. Have a seat. Head and neck come up last. Catch a few breaths right here. If you feel a little lightheaded, dizziness, that's pretty normal in back bend because we're moving body to places that we've never been in before throughout our life. Maybe the head is always above the shoulder. It never goes slightly the opposite way or below your heart, or even in a handstand and headstand. It's pretty normal if you feel a little lightheaded. So give it a chance. Keep coming back. Keep practicing. It will go away. Alrighty. Let's lie down on your back. We're setting up for bridge pose. Feet slightly apart, heel under the hip. Hand alongside. Navel pulling in as you breathe. Inhale. If you have a ponytail, move that ponytail. So make sure there's a space, a little bit more space between your chest and your neck, and a little bit space under that neck. Navel pulling in as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Palm press down. Lift the front of the hip bone up. Chest is moving up. Bring the chin slightly away from your chest. Let's hold right here for about 5 breaths. As you lift the front of the hip bone up, at the back of your head, you're thinking of you lengthening that tailbone in between the heel. Press the head of the shoulders down. If you'd like to add, go ahead and lace your finger underneath. Go ahead and walk the elbow and shoulder closer. Squeeze your palms together. Bridge pose. Try to avoid turning your head side to side. Please take your time. This is my last breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly unlace that finger. Drop the upper back, mid back, and lower back. Just try to stay here for a few breaths. Okay, don't hug your knee in yet. We have a few more back bend. But you're more than welcome to drop your knee to the right and left, both knees. Just to release that lower back a little bit. If that feels good, go ahead. And then come back, eyes gaze down, toe and knee point towards the same direction, heel under the hip. Wait for your breath, navel pulling in as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lift the front of the hip bone up. Try to get a little bit more deeper this time by bring the chest bone moving towards your chin, chin away from your chest. Go ahead and lace the finger underneath, opposite thumb on top if you'd like to come along. If not, your arm, just stay ground on the floor. That is totally perfect. Press your forearm down, squeeze your elbow and shoulder towards each other. Butt cheek is squeezing and moving up to release a little bit more on hip flexor. And slowly release it back down. Again, if it feels good, go ahead and just drop both knees towards the left and right. We're moving into a full back bend, a wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. So maybe you can roll over one side and maybe you want to watch first because setup of the arm is very important so you won't hurt your wrist, elbow, and your shoulder. If you know where we're going, go ahead slowly. If you need to watch, try to lie down on one side. You'll be able to watch me set up first. Go ahead and bring your palms next to your ears or under that shoulder if you can. Elbows point up. So this is a very important thing. You gotta inhale, pull navel in, lift the hip up. Go ahead and tap the crown of your head down. As you tap down, go ahead and organize that finger. Palms really rooted down. Elbow in, exhale, push the floor. So your chest bone moving slightly forward. So you can play a little bit to shorten in your stand and bring your chest bone slightly forward. Let's hold for a few breaths. Maybe play, walk a little bit, heel down. So how do you exit from here slowly? Tuck your chin in, lift the heel if you need to. The back of your head, upper back, mid back, lower back. Again. We have one more back bend. You can just drop your knee side to side if that feels good, just to release that lower back. Try to catch a few breaths right here. And then on the light so you can see me better. Round two. So some of the yogi that have been practicing with me, John, Zoe maybe, we can come up into, from back bend, we can stand up if you like, okay? So again, set up yourself properly. Fingertips point towards your shoulder. Inhale, navel pulling in. Exhale, lift the front of the hip bone up, tap the crown of your head. Organize your fingers and palms rooted down. Exhale, push yourself all the way up. Shorten your stand a little bit. Just stay right here for a few breaths. Don't move too fast. So right here, you can come back down. Some of us, if you like to come and stand up, shorten your stand, ground your feet. Push front the hip bone slightly forward. Head and neck come up less. And catch a few breaths right here. From standing up, if you want to drop back, you can do that, or just lie down back on the floor. So if you want to learn how to drop back, you're more than welcome to watch first. Support that lower back just like in Ustrasana. Front the hip bone moving slightly forward. I personally like to kind of slide my palms down. So I know I'm close to the ground. Here we meet again. In wheel pose, tuck your chin in. The back of your head, upper back and lower back. Go ahead and drop both knees towards your right side. Bring that right foot on top of your left. Slowly release. Bring both knees towards the left side. Go ahead and bring that left on top of your right. Maybe you can gaze over right shoulder, just a gentle twist. Moving into a closing pose, we're going to set up for a shoulder stand. Come into Halasana first before you come into a shoulder stand. So slowly bring the knee in towards your chest. Use slightly momentum to bring your toe above your head or press the ground with your hand. Pull navel in and stay right here for a few breaths. So slowly walk the elbow, palm supporting that lower back, and point your toe straight up. Pull navel in. Make an adjustment. Chin moving away from your chest. Point your toes straight up. You can stay right here for a few breaths. And slowly come back into Halasana. And stay right here for a few more breaths. Slowly take your time rolling out. Upper back, mid back, and lower back. Catch a few breaths. Allowing the blood and oxygen to flow throughout the whole entire body. Give it some time. Give it a moment. Bend both knees. Go ahead and roll over towards one side. And slowly come into a seating position. Bend that right knee. Cross that right foot over left. Ardha Matsyendrasana, and bend that left knee. So ideally, that right foot stay flat. Go ahead and press both seating bone down. Inhale, lengthen your spine on that left side. Exhale, go ahead and bring the elbow on the outside of your right knee and look over right shoulder. So that left elbow is moving the knee forward to get a little deeper rotation on your spine. And look back. Any other variation, if you like to kind of like hold that left knee underneath that spine too, I like to bring my fingertips towards the base of your spine or palm flat. Just push the floor to get a little bit more long and lengthened spine. As you stretch the crown of your head up, go ahead and stretch your breath too. Make it long and smooth. Eyes gaze forward. And slowly twist the left side. And roll over. And change. Or you don't have to go fancy. You can just sit down and change the opposite leg. So left foot behind, ground both seating bone. Lengthen right side. Elbow on the outside. Hold the knee or just a stop sign. Press the base of your spine to get a little bit more lengthened spine as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale, look over. Press the seating bone again. Inhale, stretch the crown of your head up and stretch your breath. Soften that facial expression. Put a soft smile on your face. Soft that lips. Maybe your lips slightly open to release any tightness around that jaw. Eyes gaze forward. And slowly release. Go ahead and extend both legs straight forward. Both seating bone rooted down. Reach your hands up. Pull navel in and fold forward. Again, you don't have to fold your face towards your leg. The most important thing for you to be able to get a long and lengthened spine, even though it's just right here, bring your chest bone moving forward. So a little bit at a time, keep thinking of flat back as you try to get deep into Paschimottanasana. Again, thinking of flat back. And slowly have a seat. How are we doing? Before I end the class today, I would like to finish our practice with alternate nostril breathing. Nadi Shodhana. So in a comfortable seating position, you feel both sitting bone rooted down even on the floor. Your hands are resting on top of your knee, your thigh. You know your torso is lengthened. Again, the ultimate goal is to be here. Throughout an hour ago, we kind of feel the movement towards the physical body. So now it's feeling the ultimate goal. Sitting straight and tall, slowly close your eyes. Breathe, inhale and exhale, smooth in and out to your nose. Without any forcing, holding and breathing, just let go any tension around the muscle. Again, soften the muscles underneath the eyes, soft smile on your face, relax that facial expression, relax the nerve under that facial expression. Wherever you at, fully exhale. Together we begin, inhale. Together we fully exhale, in and out to your nose. 2 more, together we fully inhale. Together we fully exhale. Last one, together we fully inhale. And together we fully exhale. Use the right thumb, slowly close on that right nostril. Inhale to your left. Close your left nostril, gentle pressure. Use the ring finger and hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold and close. Exhale left. Gentle inhale, twist your left nostril. Hold and close. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold and close. Exhale left. Go ahead, 5 more times at your own pace. My last 2. My last one. Finishing on left nostril. And slowly release your hand. Just take a moment right here. Palms together, thumbs stretch your heart. May all beings out there happy and free, peace, peace, and perfect peace. I would like to thank you for all the comments, feedback, and all the donation. And I would like to see you again on Saturday at 9. If you have any questions, email me. Sunday at 9 a.m. Thank you, yogis. Namaste.